Hey everybody, I'm back at it with another package here. Now I know I had mentioned before on some posts that I was gonna be taking somewhat of a break, but this one I think is pretty deserving of an unboxing, so I'm gonna get into it and see what's in this. Now I do know that there is a book in here that Deadboi Hex wrote a little bit ago. This is his first one. You can find these on Amazon. So if you're interested, there will be a link provided for him. Um, and he had two things custom made for me and sent them in. I know what one of them is, but the other one I have like no damn clue. Um, and then there are two personal items in here from Skutta Jonez. If you guys don't know, both of these guys are from Lost Boys and All Hollows Collective, or AHC. One of the items in here happens to be a one of one AHC shirt that Skutta had back before that the guys were all signed over to Rotting Flesh. It's actually a part of something that they were doing, which also included Fangs and I want to say Vinny, who now goes as Black Syntax. I think he had a part of this too. But I'm actually pretty interested on what I'm seeing in here. Any of the songs that you're going to hear today, I do not own. They are Lost Boys tracks. And anything you're going to hear today will be off of their latest release, Murder Music. The one you're hearing right now is Dead Bundy. Now there is another version of this track that also has Dead Man Crow from Dead Camp on it. So if you haven't heard that one, you should check that one out too. I believe that's still up on YouTube. Might even be on Spotify, I don't know. I really just use YouTube and my own shit. So I don't have to pay anything to listen to shit because I have more music than most in my hard files. So I use my own little personal server. But I think that's enough babbling from me. Let's get into this track, or box. But the next track you are going to be hearing is Freddie Luger, and this is actually one of my favorite ones off this album. But let's get into this thing. Box is a little tall, so I might be moving it here out of the way and stuff. Let's give this a go. Chunk this flew out. Alright, I actually gotta stand up to do this. This box is a little tall. I will be getting this thing up out of the way of these cameras too. So, yeah, there's some goodies in here. It was like put together like a little fucking care package of the underground. So, let's get into this first. So this would be Skutta's ski mask from the Kill a White Bitch Call Me OJ music video, which was also his first music video, and I believe he said he cut this all up and stuff himself and just had it for that. He wanted me to have it. That's pretty fucking sweet. I actually might make like a little display or like a shadow box for this and the shirt together. The shirt I might wear a few times. I know it is already kind of heavily worn and faded, but it is still cool to have as a one-of-one piece that, you know, who else is going to say that they have. But again, it's even cooler that he himself just wanted me to have this. But yeah, I'm going to go scare some children. But let me get this set aside here and get into the next piece. Let's grab the book. Mind of the Broken, hardcover, Amazon. And TJ McDevitt, that Deadboi Hex. I had ordered this and had it sent to him, and then he signed it for me. Philosophy, poetry, quotes, and imagery extracted from the mind of a broken individual. So it's just got a bunch of different kinds of things in here. So it's gonna be a pretty quick read, but I actually can't wait to get into it. So that'll probably be the next book I get into once I'm done with the Junji Ito one that I'm reading. Alright, see this, but I'm gonna get into this last. I kind of have an idea now. He told me what one of the items were. I actually saw it already, but not whatever's in there. All right, this would be the All Hallows collective shirt. All right, here's the back of it. This damn box is getting in my fucking way. Hey there. There's that. See, a lot of the lettering is faded, but you can still see TJ, Deadboi, Fangs, and then Skutta Jonez. His face is kind of wore out of there, but before he changed his name, it was Rotten and Sour. That's pretty dope. I might wear this 1 or 2 times and then, you know, try to just make this a display only piece. But it's so cool to have. And then there's that All Hallows collective logo. I really love that fucking cat, especially that crooked tail and shit. Now some of you might have seen this before or know of it, but how many of you actually know that that was actually designed by Fangs? That's pretty sweet, and I can't wait to fucking actually sport this. I'll probably wear it with the fucking mask. And the reason why I say I might only wear this once or twice is because I don't want to do further damage to it. But yeah, that is pretty sweet. Alright, set this over here, and alright, we got 2 things left in here that I can see. Yeah. So, this one is why I put my chair out of the way, because this fucking thing is huge. And this is one of the customs that TJ had made for me. This is an image that he did up for me when I was looking for some new backgrounds and stuff to use. But that's pretty fucking sweet. So from time to time you might see this just like hanging behind me. I might actually drape it up over these speakers back here. Yeah, that's pretty fucking sweet. Got that eyeball popping out of his head and shit. Looks like he might eat it himself. That's fucking sweet. Alright. Looks like we got a new track playing. This one is Ride Eternal, Die Eternal. Alright, let's get into this last little thing here. It's pretty lightweight. I don't think this is the bag it came in. It says 2003 on it. Let's see what this is. Oh shit. Oh no fucking shit. This dude went and had let me put this back behind here so you can actually see what it says. Hopefully. Let me try to reposition myself. But if you can't tell what it says, it does say Llama of the Lotus. So there is now an official fucking charm, or at least a custom charm for this guy. So I can't wait to fucking sport this thing. That is so fucking cool. But that pretty much concludes today's video. I will be doing another one for Skutta's release of Death Valley. I got those on the way. And I say those because I got the original coming in, the Antichrist print, and the purple Scuttaville print of Death Valley coming in. I haven't really seen a whole lot on the variants, so I really want to get into those and check them tracks out. And I think just the original has actually been uploaded for digital streaming, so it'd be kind of cool to get into those. TJ is still taking orders for those. I will include links for what I can and for who I can. And a huge shout out and thank you to TJ and Rye for, you know, hooking me up with some pretty cool stuff and one-offs that aren't just items. There, you know, there was something that were personal to him, and TJ for, you know, just being a fucking homie and getting this stuff all done up, and just I enjoy our talks and stuff. So, but huge thank you to them guys. I will catch you guys on the next video. So hopefully that I want to say the 24th is when those will be in. So I'll be getting something done shortly after that. But I will check you guys later.